What's up, Dragon Brood? So today we are taking a look at a very interesting deck because y'all really liked the last Landfall decks we were putting together. And we said, okay, well, what else could we do with Landfall? And then it turns out we can actually do a little bit of Landfall with a little bit of life gain, and y'all like those life gain decks too. So I'm hoping this checks the boxes of both of those powers coming together for you, but let's see. Let's go take a look at what a Selesnya Lifegain Landfall deck looks like. If you want to support the channel, remember to check out shop.ultrapro.com/PowrDragn and use promo code PowrDragn. You'll save 5% on everything you order over there at UltraPro, and that includes all the new sweet stuff from their Lemon Yellow collection this month. Alright, as a reminder, if you haven't joined the channel, check out that join button down below and support me in what's going on and get some cool extra, we'll call it extra benefits, extra material for yourself. Alright, so I want to point out something. As I was building this deck and I ran it by somebody, they actually pointed out that I think Legend VD may have made an earlier version of this, and a couple other people have been running around with something similar. So I'm not the first to come up with this one. I want to just put that out there, that somebody else has apparently been doing something like this already. So I don't know, our versions probably look a little bit different, but here we go. So we're going to be playing 4 Lunarch Veteran because, you know, gaining life, kind of part of the game plan. We are playing 2 Valentin, Dean of the Vein. However, we're actually really playing it because we're going to be casting Izzet. So it's really just the backside. So look at it as the 4 mana creature in the deck. Mostly because as we gain life, we can just give everything +1 and then they gain trample. So just another way to kind of punch through damage on the opponent, but also grow our teams. Then we have 3 Fearless Fledgling because we're going to have those lands that when they go away, they get another land. You get to keep pumping this. Seems good. 4 Voice of the Blessed. So again, we're going to be doing the life gain things. We're going to be doing 4 Voice of the Blessed alongside 4 Trellisera. Now, I don't expect these to live all that long, but hey, if we do get them to live, they're going to be pretty big, pretty fast in this build because we have a bunch of things that are going to be gaining life. Then we're trying out 3 Inspiring Overseer because again, they gain life, but they also draw cards, and that's key whenever we're trying to find things like our bigger spells to try to finish the game off. Then we're going to be playing 3 Righteous Valkyrie. Now, I don't know how good these are going to be. However, I wanted even a few more life gain triggers. And here we have a fair amount of creatures when you talk about Lunarch Veteran, Voice of the Blessed, and Trellisera that also happen to be clerics. So we can help there. If we get enough life, we also just get to make our team really big. So that's possible as well. And then it is a 2/4 flying blocker, which as we can put counters on it, can also do its own dang thing. So I don't know. Maybe it's too much. Maybe we're trying too hard, but we'll see. Then Kodama of the Westry. This is one we really like in here again because if we are putting those counters on the Fledgling, on the Voice, on Trellisera, we actually are going to be able to attack and search out extra lands. So we can speed up that whole process and get us to where we're just getting our favorite lands if we can, but also just thinning out the deck as a whole. But that also works very well whenever we have a Felidar Retreat. Which, by the way, I want to point out that Kodama of the Westry is actually a combo with the Fearless Fledgling. So once you start connecting, you just go get other lands that are also going to trigger this to be even bigger. But with Felidar Retreat, we can put +1s on everything, and then we get Vigilance. And then when those hit, that Trample will go find us land, which again triggers Felidar Retreat. So then we just make a bunch of bodies, pump everything. So if your opponent doesn't wipe the board on the next turn, you probably win when that starts happening. But this is also a really good card because it gives us outs against sweepers. It helps us against all types of control decks. And it's probably one of our few really good cards that could buy us time against the Boro Aggro decks that are everywhere. So we like that too. And then of course we have Splendid Reclamation because if all this works, and we've been putting lands in the graveyard and all that fun stuff, well, we get to use this and then we get all those life gain triggers, we get all those landfall triggers and everything all over again. Then the rest of the deck. This is the really simple part. 8 plains, 6 forests, 4 brokers hideout, goes and gets a plains or forest. Cabaretti Courtyard gets a plains or forest. We have 1 Field of Ruin, just playing it to deal with creature lands or whatever. We'll see if it's any good. We have 2 Obscura Storefront, which goes and gets a plains, and then 1 River Tears Outlook, which goes and gets a forest. So, not bad. We've got, 12 lands that can go fetch, if you will, and then we have a bunch of other stuff in the deck that are also gaining life and doing all their things. So, is that enough? I don't know, but you know what? We're going to play the games like we always do, and we're going to go find out. So, enjoy the games. Catch up with me on the back end of the video, because we will be talking about what we would update to this going forward. So, have fun, and I'll catch you on the other side. Oh yeah, let's keep it. Whatever. We go get a forest on 1. I think we just play this on 2. If it dies, it dies. If it doesn't, then we get a little bit of a bonus with the Kodama. So maybe it works. We'll see. Kind of depends on what we're up against. But we will need that forest one way or the other. But we'll see. There's a chance they're not going to let us hit with it, to be honest. And that's okay. Like, we kind of know the gamble we're taking on this hand. Realistically, we probably just want to stick to Felidar Retreat at some point, and then maybe be able to get this and this back out with the Splendid Reclamation if we're lucky. Probably how that's going to need to go down, but we'll see. Alright, does the opponent let our Fearless Fledgling live? This is what the game's really going to come down to. No! That sucks. Oh, that's so bad. They're going to take our Kodama, of course. Yeah. That hurts. Not going to lie. That sucks. That's real bad for us. That is real bad for us. Well, I guess we go ahead and do this. Eventually stick our Felidar Retreat, right? I mean, what else are we going to do? Just set ourselves up for success. That's all we can do here. I mean, the opponent knows we have at least 2 lands in hand, so this thing's just going to have flying every turn. Unless they find a way to deal with it. Now, the good news is, if their plan to deal with our creatures was like just Meathook Massacre, then this isn't so bad. Now, any spot removal is very bad for us, but we'll see. Which looks like they might actually have such a thing here, so I don't know. They did skip their turns. It doesn't really tell us much. I mean, they're playing black, so they can't really deal with enchantments. So this is fine, I guess. Okay, so they had it. That's okay. You're still going to make the same play here. It doesn't change anything. And then what I think we do is just Broker's Hideout, make 2 2/2s. And then set ourselves up for a big Splendid Reclamation. Assuming they don't make us discard it or something here. I mean, they may just try to attack for 3 if they got nothing else going on. And that actually is a reasonable play if you think about it. Because if their plan is to just... actually, what else do we have? We have just the 1 land in the graveyard. We have 2 lands in the graveyard. So actually, we could go ahead and do this. Let those both go off. Make 2 2/2s. And then just give them each +2/+2. And that's probably fine here, actually. I don't think we need to get to... Actually, we get to also play one of these and make a 3rd creature. So yeah, let's do that. So let's make a cat first. Then let's do this. And then if we make 2 cats... then we'll make 3 3s. And this should start to do it here. Or I guess they make them 4 4s. But, yeah, this is going to be too hard, I think, for the opponent to deal with now. And they know we have a Field of Ruin in hand. They don't know about our Broker's Hideout. But I'm not sure what other plan they would have here. Because now we can even alternate, like make a 2/2, put counters. You know, just keep doing that. Oh. Man, they were desperate for cards. Because now when we play Kodama, they're going to have to try to kill it, right? Oh boy, so what do we do here? I feel like I almost want to play a Field of Ruin. Nah, let's do this. Like, we can just try to end the game here. Yeah, alright. Okay. Yeah, let's keep this. I don't know what we're totally going to have happen out of this, but it feels like a good start. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Bunch of 1 toughness things, though, so... Okay, I was going to say, a little cheap Meathook could have made our life a little trouble there, but this isn't so bad. Get some life gain, get in there for 1. Alright, what are we staring at here? Some Snowlands and a Galagreater. Okay, this is a different type of card than I expected to draw here, but we can get white, and then we can play this. And then we can play this. And I'm kind of tempted to just let them block something here, truthfully. Am I willing to trade that? I think I am willing to trade that. Mostly because I'm feeling like if they have a 3-mana removal creature, then it's going to be 2 toughness anyway. I'd want to try to run the Cobra into that if we get a shot. But this is Naya, actually. So now there's all kinds of things I was not planning for that are now possibilities. And I still have no idea why they're playing Snowlands at this point. So this is all very strange. Alright, well, we'll find out if they just have a board sweeper next turn, because I think we're just going to be all in here. Field of Ruin... Do I want a Field of Ruin? Probably not. That I think I do want. Oh, but we're going to get rid of it anyway. Duh, forgot. We still hadn't done this half of the equation. That's okay. I mean, I could have left it, but then I wouldn't really had a way to cast it or whatever, so that's fine. That can stay, I suppose. Get white. Get another life. We at least get to draw this, and this goes in hand. So that's the good news there. I don't know if we care if that stays, honestly. Yeah, we just attack now. Like, 'cause you're going to sweep the board or you're not, so. They're still holding on to Galagreeters. All right, so that's good news. That means the sweeper's not coming. Because you would have definitely just traded to hold block the 2 damage, right? And with Kadama, we're going to have trample with these biggins. So that's got to be solid. Yeah, wedding announcement's not going to be enough here. Yeah, I don't know what the opponents... I mean, they kept a very awkward hand here. And they're making treasure instead of growing their Galagreeters to be a solid blocker, so... well, we drew a Izzet, but now we don't have a land, but that's okay. We got this bad boy. Sure, I guess. In case something goes sideways, I don't know what that would be. And then we just attack. I mean, once those connect, we'd be drawing lands anyway. I don't think they know these all trample from Kadama. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Okay. Okay, let's keep it. Let's go... Yeah, we'll go get a forest with this. Why not? I think we're just going to be playing Fledgling on 2 anyway. That's kind of the game plan here. I think that's the safest situation. Could be an argument. Well, I was going to say to have a plains be there. So I guess if we were to have drawn a Voice of the Blessed here, that could have mattered. So that's something. And get that other plains. Play this duder. Attack for 3. Alright. Alright, pumping. Attacking. We'll take 3. No blocks. Still winning the race, so no need to panic here. Ooh, you know what? This sucks, because I want Trelicera here. I think it'd be very good, but I also want this here. Because the land's too important right now. So we will definitely go get this. Alright. Just that connection there from the Fledgling to the Kadama is just too good to give up. Like, this literally opens the door for so many things this turn now, right? Depending on what the opponent does, maybe we play Trelicera, maybe we try to play the Felidar Retreat. Maybe we try to just go for it with Izzet. Like, that's a thing. There are definitely options here. I don't think we do, though. I think we do this. I think we go ahead and say, let's Trelicera. Opponent's not countering anything. We'll leave that on top, I guess. Alright. And then we'll draw it. Sure, that can stay, just in case the opponent sweeps the board or something here, I guess. Oh, nope, they're just dead. Alright. Okay, what do we do with this? I say we keep it. We're just going to have to go get a plains first here. And, yeah, I think that's all we can do. We get the plains, just set up a Lunarch Veteran, and then we'll just go from there. No need to get too out of hand here. Alright, opponent feels like they did a little bit of a favor here. Man, do we think we want to play Righteous Valkyrie next turn? I don't think we do, honestly. I think I'm just going to play this and hold, because I think our plan is going to be just try to play Trelicera anyway. And Trelicera possibly dies, but that's kind of okay if that happens, I guess. I mean, we could have played Fledgling here and got a little silly, but meh, why bother? Do we leave that on top? It is another green land. We're going to be able to fetch... Well, it doesn't matter what we leave on top, so we're going to go fetch a land anyway here, so sure. Oh. Actually, we need to go get a plains, because we have a Riveteer's Overlook in our hand that does not get a plains. So yeah, let's do that. Field of Ruin, we probably don't want right now. So that's fine. No attacks. Alright, let's see how Trelicera dies here. I mean, who knows? Maybe they just play... What's his name? Nope, they had an Infernal Grasp. Thought they might have played Rafine there, but they changed their mind. They're just going to attack for 3, which is also smart. Get rid of a problematic creature. Don't blame them for that. Let's go ahead and hit this up. And then we'll go ahead and get that forest we were just talking about. And we'll attack. Which, you know, possibly sets us up for something to do with Lizzet next turn. If we can get an untapped land. Because then we play Lizzet, get a bonus, pump everybody, attack. Like, I don't think that's going to happen, but it's possible. Could also get a Lunarch Veteran here, which would be cool. Veteran plus Valkyrie could be pretty sweet. Nope, opponent's not hearing any of our BS right now. So we can just take that back where we got it, apparently. Well, now that we have 2 Valentines Lizzet, I say we go ahead and do this. We can't pay for it, obviously, so we'll just attack. We will go ahead and play this, though. So if we do get the opportunity after this Lizzet dies to play the other one, we can go ahead and make use of it next turn. Or, again, maybe play Valkyrie plus something and get a little bit of a bonus. Would be nice. Oh, now they're looking and going, I see the combo here. They are not happy about that, obviously. All right, attack us down to 15. We are not blocking. Does the board get swept, is the question, or what are we doing with this mana? Kaito. All right, that's pretty good. Probably going to find another Vanishing Verse. Is that what we're looking to do here? Ooh. All right, let's try this out then and see how this all works. We will pay 1. And then we will play this. And I guess get a green land. I don't know if it really matters here. Probably have more white than green. Auto pay. All right, that's about as big a hit as we could muster there. I mean, that's pretty strong as far as making a comeback turn. And not only that, we have a backup Valentin the opponent doesn't know about. So if they do kill our Valentin or just kill Valkyrie for some reason, whatever, we do have something else we could do here. Because the play here could just be kill Valkyrie and then plan to block a Lizzet or whatever, which could be doable. No blocks. or we're just going to sweep the board here. I'm sure there's very multiple viable solutions. Fiend does get to block. They also get to draw. Let's not undersell that.
Now this is a juicy secret.
That is awesome, though. Autopay, because now we don't have to waste this Lizette to do what we want to do. Air body attacks. I mean, that's a whole lot. I mean, if you got it, you got it. But they are trampling. Okay, Lizette was the deal. Ew. I mean, we got to keep this, though. I mean, it's too good to throw back. But I don't love it. Opponent's opening with red mana, too. But the good news is, that means our life gain is going to matter. Bad news is, don't know if we're going to get to keep something alive. Let's find out. Okay. That's a thing. Let's try this. I mean, Trelicera gets hit for 2. Oh, no. Okay, so they got something for Trelicera next turn, it looks like. Alright, good to know. Still don't know what they're playing yet, though. But I'm sure we're going to find out over these next couple turns. Untap land, please. That would be great. Come on, big money. No whammies. Untap land. That was not that at all. Well, now how do we feel about this? I think we go ahead and just lead with this. I think. Go ahead and get the land here. Because this does open up a couple of possible scenarios next turn. And if not, then we just Trelicera, play the land, and then try to set up like a Felidar or something with Splendid Reclamation with 2 fetch lands in the yard. I think it's the only real play there. Oh, opponent says, nope, we just want to block here. I'm assuming they're just holding up removal. I mean, if they're not even willing to use their environmental sciences. I was going to say, you're obviously holding something. Like, that would have been really silly. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's not helping us out much, is it? Alright. Well, we'll just prepare for something else to die. Obviously, Trelicera is going to eat it here, right? Of course. Wouldn't have expected anything less. Alright. So now, we're on the other plan. Now it's going to be try to work with these Felidar retreats, plan against red-black, knowing they don't have a way to deal with it, really. And see if we can gain the life, make the duders. Alright, well, that is one way to deal with this. They're going to go get more mana. Interesting. Nothing to exile our dudes or anything like that. I'm not sure what that means in the grand scheme of things, but here we are. Huh. Well, I was going to play Felidar Retreats. Actually, I think we do retreat anyway. Because if they do meat hook, then we just go ham and get all of them back into play. So I'm okay with that. And we'll just make 2 duders here. I can live with that. How they gave the nice. Alright. And again, we might just be losing this board. That's fine. I would not have a problem with it. Yeah, we're absolutely losing this board. That's okay. No point in taking 1 damage. We don't have to. Here comes a meat hook for 2. No, an Arcane Bombardment. What do we got in the yard? Just some spot removal thingy things? Oh, boy. Hold up. Oh, we don't have the mana. I needed a land in hand. Boy, if we'd had a land in hand. Ooh. This would have been crazy. Alright, so let's see. What's the best we could do? We can go 1, 2, 3. So we can make 3 things. Give them all +3. They would be 5. So a land would still be a meat hook for 5. So we can actually make 2 and then put 4 counters on everything. I think that's our plan right now. So let's do that. make 1 cat. Actually, we want to put a +1 first on the stack. Then we want to make a cat. Oh, actually, I did that wrong anyway. Gosh dang it. Ah, well, either way. Yeah, we're just going to put counters on the rest of them. That's fine. So I did that slightly backwards. So we'll have 1 cat that's smaller, but that's okay. Oh, no. No, I still did this right. I was thinking something different in my head. Yeah, this is fine. Like I said, could have got away making another cat. I was right the first time. I had missed on my math, but that's okay. This allows us to try to put the end to the opponent in just a couple of turns. Because now they have to kill multiple things, which they probably can. But if they can't, then we have a Kadama and try to go ham with that. Alright, burn down the house. You will get to play one of those. That's going to let you kill one of the big ones. Sure. Oh, they didn't even do that. Oh, well, they didn't know we have this thing. Yeah. And then we get to do this again. Yep. There you go. Okay. We get to go first. Yeah, let's keep it. Because we can at least run a Trelicera out here and let it die if we had to. Now, admittedly, this only goes and gets forest, not plains. So it's going to be a little bit of a problem if we don't stick a Trelicera that lives. Because then we won't be able to use our Voice of the Blessed. But, yeah. 'Tis what it is. Sometimes we just got to make those decisions. Alright, let's see if this one lives. I mean, not sure what the best case scenario is here. If we're playing against like the Azorius tempo deck, could be kind of bad for us. Bouncing our things as we get counters kind of sucks. It's not great for us. But we'll see. Maybe? Maybe? Okay. So they're setting up to sweep the board, I assume? Alright. We'll get the only land we can get. There is a plains on top, so we gotta leave it. That's not really a choice. Just kind of is what it is at this stage. And we're probably just going to play the Overseer here, I think. Because that gains a life. Lets Trelicera attack a little bigger, gets us a card. Opponent still hasn't proven that they can sweep the board yet. But let's see if they've got a counter. That's not just... they might have a counter, you know? It could possibly have been... No, we'll leave that for sure. I was just thinking their counter could have been... Jurari's Disruption. No Fading Hope, even. Okay. Well, let's see what they got. Here comes the board sweeper. And we are going to lean it. Well, let me slow down for a second. Let me think about this. Nah, we're just going to Felidar Retreat. Make 2 cats. And then just make every land we play after that a threat. And if we get something that gains life, that's just an even bigger bonus. Alright. So now they're going to have to deal with that in addition to us constantly playing creatures. So hopefully this works the way we want. Oh, look, it's probably another Doomscar. How convenient. What do we go for here? I feel like we're supposed to be doing something to get them to spin that. So what if we do this? This should draw a counter, right? You definitely don't want us to have another one. Okay. I was going to say, that didn't make a lot of sense if you didn't counter it. We have 2 still in the yard. I was hoping to get a third over there at some point, but we did not. Interesting. So we just attack. Oh, it's just to behold the multiverse. Gosh, dang it. Oh, there you go. That's the whole reason you play for Tell. Let's see what they do, though, here. I mean, they are only at 9, so our creatures are legitly problematic for them at the moment. Sadly, they left both cards on top, though. Ooh, a Glorious Protector was one of them. I guess the plus side is, though, they did leave shields down, so we could Splendid Reclamation here if we wanted to. I think we do. And just say, we get a cat. We get a cat. And then we get... Right now, we probably just need a... Well, this can only get a forest. +1. Get a plains. +1. And we'll just see. I mean, they can still bounce stuff and whatnot here, so it's not over yet. All right, they're going to attack, which means sweeper incoming, probably a farewell. Nope, just a Doomscar. Okay. Let's go deck. Let's find some more answers. That is a start. Let's go with Trellisera. And this thing. I mean, if they got something, they got something. I mean, we're just coming with it here. Want to bounce one of other things? I would be welcoming of that. Oh, March. That's cool. All right, and they're getting rid of cards. What do we get rid of here? A Fateful Absence. Okay, so they really needed that gone. Nice. Yeah, I say we just set it up now. Why not? Let's do it. You got 3 cards left. What are they? Are they good? That is the real question. If we play this, we don't necessarily get anything. We do this, we pump the things, but they can still block with that. And we're not going to be quite big enough. So I think we just... I mean, the gamble is we could do this, play this. That gets us to 25, but that does pump this once. Still not enough. All right. Oh, actually, with another counter, would have had flying, wouldn't it? Oh, that's a mistake. Probably could have won there. That hurts a little bit. Not going to lie. All right, opponent goes to 3. I assume they're going to draw a bunch of cards here. Breaker Horse. Sure, that makes a lot of sense. All right, Wandering Emperor. Sure. Get to bounce that back. Sure. Assuming we're going to be bouncing a flyer as well so they don't die.
That's coming off.
Sure. We're not blocking. I mean, why would we? This obviously means they have a spell, though. Or else they wouldn't be taking the chance to go to 3. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to attack and make them use whatever it is that they have. And then they'll probably pick up our Felidar Retreat. And then we're just going to probably play Valkyrie Voice, I think is the plan here. So they had to march their own thing? Oh, because that's the only thing they could afford to march because they want to hold on to the other spell. Or the other spell is actually not white. That is probably part of the equation as well. All right, so let's just play this. Play this. Arena, did you for real tap 4 white mana when we're holding on? Gosh, damn it. Oh, Arena, you are so terrible sometimes. How dare you? So ridiculous. +1 everything. +1 everything. Alright, opponent gave up. Alright, we're going to go first. We will keep it. And can we get lucky and find a Trellisera, please? That would be awesome. Let's do it. Come on, Trellisera, where you at? Or I would take an untapped Plains. Either or. I'm not greedy. I'm giving you options, deck. And you don't give a damn that I gave you anything. I see how it is. Alright, fair enough. I mean, I guess, do we try to just Valkyrie up in here? And then give us a chance to go off with the voice? This is just not going to resolve, is it? Oh, it did. What the hell? Okay, well, then I don't know what's happening. And there's white land. Okay, sure. I mean, I guess we'll do what we can. Oh, I still can't play that. That's a problem. I guess we just attack. I mean, I can't think of what else we're going to do. I mean, the board's probably just getting swept here. Boy, missing a land there hurts a lot. A lot. Like an irrational amount, a lot. Alright, well, we're getting the board swept one way or the other here, so here we go. Oh, we didn't. Okay, well, that's interesting. Just a spike field hazard. Huh. Okay. Well, then I guess we gotta try it. I mean, no reason we shouldn't be doing things, I guess. Man, being behind on mana is really rough right now, especially with our hand. And we don't even have anything seated in the graveyard, so this is basically a blank. So this game did not go according to plan, let me tell you. I mean, we just take the hits, right? Yeah, no blocks. I mean, there's not a reason to do anything else. I mean, if you're going to kill our creatures, you're going to kill our creatures. I mean, iteration probably trying to find Voltage Surge, I'd imagine. But at this point, I mean, another voice would be awesome. I don't think we're going to get it, but a land for our Felidar retreat. Actually, a life gain land would be the best thing. Okay, now they're going to Expressive Iteration. This feels a little less threatening now. Okay, that's actually not bad. Not the best option, but could have been much, much worse for us. Oh, are they going to counter it? That's unfortunate. If so, then we are bad off. Yeah, if you got it, just do it, opponent. I mean, just get us. Yeah, for sure. Like, no need to do anything else. I mean, just bash us for lots many. Yeah, copy the dragon. Do it to it. Okay, so they don't have a burn spell in hand because they would have just attacked and encouraged us to block with their 2/2. So they're just digging for things here. Yeah, not sure what we could even get here. Maybe another Valkyrie or some such. I don't know. I'm assuming, though, they're on more spell counters. If so, I think we're dead. Or at least very close to it. Because the only thing is, we could try to Valkyrie here. But we'd have to play our... I'm just going to do this. If they got a counter, we're just dead. We'll just let them counter it. Alright. We'll just GG's. Okay, yeah, we got to keep this one. And we already have Fellow Retreat, so if we can find something quality on turn 3 to play, that makes sense with this. It'd probably be pretty good. Obviously, Trellis Arrow would be the preferred choice, but we'll work with what we got. Oh, Veteran. Oh, Veteran lives. I thought Veteran was going to be quite dead there. That's a pleasant surprise. Attack. Alright, can we find a creature and get to play this? We did not. Wow. Okay. Well. I guess we just get a plains. Attack. I mean, we're going to get hit for a bunch here. Probably like 5 or 6, but... Okay, well, they scoop. Oh my gosh. I don't think we can keep this. Alright, this we can try to work with. I'm going to keep... And... We're going to scrap this. A little bit of a gamble, but my logic here is we go ahead and Lunarch Veteran, go get another plains if we have to, and then just try to go off with these. Don't think it's gonna work, but, you know, we gotta try. Gotta try what we can try. Oh, his opponent debating killing this Lunarch Veteran. Saying I only have 1 Blood Chief's Thirst. Do I use it to kill this? Oh, they actually had Blood Chief's Thirst. Look at that. There you go. Oh boy. Alright, well... Hopefully, they don't kill this one. Because after this, our hand's going to be real bad if they do. Opponent, just play like a underdog here or something. They had another Blood Chief's Thirst. Alright, well, our hand's garbage now. Like, it's just real bad now. Alright, we'll play this. Hopefully we get a gain lifeland. That would help. I mean, at least get us started on one of these Voice of the Bless. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, that's going to remove our other Lunarch Veteran, so we don't get that anymore. I can say, opponent, there's only one good thing to go get. Go get it. There you go. Yep, that's just not going to do a thing for us. Well, we gambled, and we're getting punished, as we should. I mean, now you just play a land meat hook for 2 and just put me out of my misery. There you go. Meat hook for 2 so we can concede. That would make us happy. Alright, looks like that's exactly what's about to happen. Attack first, get your full 3 damage. I mean, yeah. Alright, come on. Come on with it. I mean, I guess we're not dead, so I mean, we gotta let it still happen, right? Oh, Blood Vial Purveyor. Well, we might as well be dead. Alright, cool, we're dead anyway. Ooh. What do we do? I mean, maybe? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna keep it, because it just looks weird. I'm assuming the Trellis Air is not gonna live, so we'll need some untapped lands for these Valkyries or something, but... We got like 3 turns to do it, right? Maybe? Possibly? Alright, let's get a plains, because we definitely need that to start things off. I was thinking, though, okay, that is an untapped land. I was thinking I wouldn't have been too upset if we would have found, like, Lunarch Veteran to play there. Would have been pretty cool. Now, the good news is the opponent's probably going to take a turn off. Oh, I was going to say to kill our Trellisera, but they did not. So, yeah, about that. Okay. Here's where we are then. No attacks. Well, that's an interesting development. I mean, doesn't really matter. We're about to get rid of it anyway. We get to go to 26. Does have to be a plains, unfortunately. Even though we're holding on to this. I don't think we really care about that. Alright, we'll attack. Alright, we know the opponent's not going to sweep the board here. So unless they have like double deal 2, we should be okay for a turn. Ooh. Do we get to resolve Voice of the... Oh, man. Man. Oh, how greedy do we want to be? Because I want to do all the greedy things right now. I ain't going to lie. All right. We'll try this. I think whatever we do is going to get countered anyway. We're probably getting set up for a... Oh, no. What? Well... Okay, then. I thought... Okay. I'm a little bit surprised. I was thinking we were going to be setting up for a burn down the house or something. All right, they bottom both, draw 2. All right, they're coming in. I mean, if you bounce something, you bounce something. Okay, opponent's at 2. We end the turn. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah, okay. Oh, boy. We get to go first with this. Let's keep it. And... yeah, let's just do this. I think we're just going to slow roll these fearless fledglings, I think. Is just where we're at here. I think we play this one. The next turn we play the other one. Use a courtyard. Maybe play Valkyrie the following turn. See what we can do. Alright. Downside is that thing can kill a Felidar retreat, which is going to make us very sad. Because we don't want that to happen. But we don't really have much choice. Alright. Courtyard's going to let us go get a plains. So then we can attack for 3. And then we get to see what type of removal the opponent has, because there's no way they're going to let these fledglings keep growing. So at least one's going to die here. Good news is, though, if they do kill one, it's taking their turn from doing something else. And that's exactly what we like. Yippers. Makes sense. Alright, we're just going to come with this. Play this. Get in with a big old fledgling for another solid hit here. Alright, opponent goes to 12. Right now, we're scheduled to attack for 9 next turn. Problem is, once you get to a 5-5, the opponent's going to start having trouble dealing with this once it's any bigger. So, if they don't have an answer right now, they may not have one. Okay, so this is some type of werewolfy something or other. A broker's hideout. Wow, we keep finding these lands, so... I mean, I guess we're just going to keep on keeping on, right? I mean, opponent can block here, so... sure. Might as well. Good news is it takes them off of mana there. They do get to draw a card here if they attack with both. Well, that's not going to do it. That's not nearly enough. Even a fight spell. Actually, no, a fight spell does save them if they have one. So that matters. Because you kill off the Righteous Valkyrie, we are not alive yet. Oh, well, never mind. Yep, that'll do it. Alright, so that was a lot of fun. I think it still has a fair amount of weaknesses. So this isn't one I'd say like you need to rush out and build and play or whatever. But if you've built several other decks in Standard in either of these colors, you probably own some of these cards already. So that's actually pretty cool. And I know I've used several of these. I think I've used everything in the deck in videos on my channel at some point this season. So there's a good chance that you already have those if you built any of the decks. So that part's good. I would say, though, I think it still struggles a little bit against the Boro Aggro decks. Now, if you get an early fledgling and maybe some early life gain or whatever, that sort of changes that a bit. So I won't say it's impossible to win, but I think that is the struggle. But we did win some games against control decks and stuff that I wasn't sure we were going to win otherwise. So that's actually felt pretty good too. So the deck is a little bit stronger than it actually comes off on paper, which I do like. Maybe there's room for something like, I don't know, the Lotus Cobra, potentially. I'm not sure where it would be, though. Maybe if you just wanted to replace the Righteous Valkyries. They were okay. They weren't spectacular, but we did win a game when we got them, so maybe. So yeah, there's a lot of kind of moving parts here to try to figure out what's good, what's not. But yeah, it has a little bit of room for flexibility if there's some other cards you want to play. But yeah, have fun with this one. It was a blast to play, regardless of the outcome. I would say it's pretty good. You can probably get this to about a 55-60% deck, and that's still going to be pretty good on the ladder. But yeah, play it if you want to. This one should be a lot of fun for you. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Bow of Nylea. Mostly because, well, first off, this kind of ascended from bulk to being actually worth something in a short amount of time. So this card actually used to be bulk. Now it's about $3 to $4, so it's actually pretty cool if you have these sitting around. But it's kind of card that would be perfect in this type of deck, right? Where you're talking about you can put +1/+1s on things. You can shoot 2 to a flyer, which actually matters sometimes. You can gain life with this, which is really cool. And you can put cards from the graveyard back into your library. And we actually like at least 2 of those, putting +1s and gaining life, so I would totally play that card in this type of list. But yeah, just one of those cards I think people may have forgotten about or not know about that you can still play in Commander and whatnot, and it's pretty flexible and pretty good. I would say give this one a look, and it's pretty cheap. Now, as always, don't forget, you will be able to get today's deck list down in the description below. You can come talk about this deck in our Discord. You can come by our streams and be part of the shenanigans. But like I said earlier in the opener, if you liked the Landfall decks, I have another one that I'm going to link here because you'll probably enjoy this one because it got a lot of views previously. So have fun checking that one out. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.